Okay, guys, do I have the juiciest Love Island tea for you today? We are talking about Olivia Hawkins, the UK Islander who went from being everyone's absolute favorite to one of the most talked about villains almost overnight. Seriously, one minute she was adored, and the next, fans could not stop rolling their eyes at her. So, let's spill all the tea on what really happened and why Olivia's journey in the villa was so dramatic. When Olivia first entered the villa, she was like a breath of fresh air. Confident, witty, and totally charismatic, she quickly became a fan favorite. Everyone was loving her energy, her style, and her presence in the villa. At first, she seemed like the girl you could root for, fun, clever, and ready to find love. But as the days went on, things started to shift, and you could almost feel the mood change in the villa and on social media. It all began with her relationship with Maxwell Samuda. They coupled up early, and everything seemed fine, but small things started adding up. Olivia had this bold personality, which is amazing, but sometimes it came off as a little too confident, a little too sharp for viewers' tastes. She made comments about herself, joking that she was a cougar, which, honestly, made some fans cringe because she was only in her mid-20s. It was playful, but in the villa and under the lens of the cameras, things started to get interpreted differently. Fans started talking about her differently, and slowly, her image started shifting. Then came the drama with Zara Dennis Lackenby Brown. Olivia and Zara had some tension during a challenge that got highlighted in the edit. Olivia made some snide remarks, and fans definitely noticed. Social media exploded with comments about how Olivia was being harsh or manipulative, and suddenly, Jagger Team Zara started trending. Fans who had once cheered for Olivia began questioning her intentions, wondering if she was truly there for love or just to stir drama. It was a turning point where her image started to slide from fan favorite to controversial. The real kicker was when Olivia was voted off the island. Fans were shocked, but looking back, it made sense that her popularity had dipped. The villa can be brutal because the editing and perception play such a huge role. One moment, you're the girl everyone roots for. The next, every eye roll or sarcastic comment gets amplified, and suddenly the whole country thinks you're the villain. Olivia returned to the villa for Love Island, all stars, thinking she might get a redemption arc. But the drama didn't stop there. In the All-Stars villa, Olivia found herself in the center of multiple confrontations. Her bold personality, which had once been celebrated, was now framed as aggressive or even manipulative. Every argument seemed to be highlighted, and her words were selectively edited in a way that made her seem more villainous. Fans were divided. Some understood that editing can distort reality, but many saw her as the ultimate antagonist of the season. Her fanbase shrunk even more, and her villain label stuck fast. Olivia has been very vocal outside the villa about how unfairly she was portrayed. In interviews, she's explained that editing plays a huge role in shaping viewers' opinions. Clips are selected and stitched together to create a narrative, and sometimes key moments that show her in a positive light are left out. She insists that she wasn't as harsh or dramatic as the edit made her seem, and that viewers didn't get to see the full story. Some fans sympathize with her and feel bad for the way she was portrayed, while others remain convinced that she was always a little shady. So, why did this fall happen so fast? Part of it is the nature of reality TV. The villa is designed to create tension, conflict, and storylines. Producers use editing, music, and selective scenes to amplify certain personalities. A contestant who is funny and bold one day can quickly become the villain the next, simply because the story needs it. Olivia's confidence, her sarcasm, and her playful competitiveness were all amplified in a way that made her seem harsher than she actually was. Another part is human nature. Fans love to pick sides. They root for the underdog or the sweetheart, and anyone who shows confidence, opinion, or sharp wit can easily become the target. Olivia had fans at first, but once the edit framed her as the antagonist, it became easier for viewers to root against her. Social media did the rest. Tweets, memes, and Instagram comments spread the villain narrative far and wide. Despite all this, Olivia has shown incredible resilience. She has continued to work on herself, focus on her career, and live her life outside the villa. Even with the villain label, she has handled criticism with grace and used the experience as a way to grow. Her journey is a reminder that reality TV can be complicated and unfair, and that public perception doesn't always match reality. In the end, Olivia Hawkins' story is a perfect example of how quickly reality TV fame can shift. One day, you're adored by fans, and the next, you're the villain everyone loves to hate. It's all about perception, editing, and social media influence. For Olivia, being framed as a villain overnight was tough, but she's proved that even when the world thinks you're the antagonist, you can rise above, stay true to yourself, and keep moving forward. So, the next time you're watching Love Island and thinking someone is being a villain, remember Olivia. Remember how edits, selective clips, and public perception can change everything in a heartbeat. Reality TV is entertaining, dramatic, and sometimes unfair, but it also gives us incredible stories about people, growth, and resilience. Olivia may have fallen from fan favorite to villain overnight, but she's still winning in life outside the villa.